I am Usha Pathak. Elders, please accept my respect and love to youngers. Today I am teaching you person. Persons in grammar are modification that distinguish the speaker, the hearer, and the person or thing merely spoken of when they are three different identities. There are three persons: first person, second person, and third person. The first person is that which denotes the speaker or writer. For example, I, Ram, have written it. The second person is that which denotes the hearer or the person addressed. For example, Robert, who did this. The third person is that which denotes the person or thing merely spoken of. For example, James loves his book. Let it be understood that persons in grammar are not words but mere forms, relations, modification of words, that they are things. These named by a figure things of the neuter gender and not living souls. But person in common parlance or in ordinary life are intelligent beings of one or other sex. It is an error to say the speaker, hearer, or the person or thing is spoken of as the first, the second, and the third person, respectively. Simply because in grammar we deal only with words, not the persons as living beings. Let us observe the error in the sentence. The orator addresses the people and the writer addresses the readers. Isn't orator and the writer is in the third person? Another error is scarcely less gross than that which has just been noticed is the very common one of identifying the three grammatical persons with certain words called personal pronoun. For example, I, you, he, she, it, etc. In written language, the first person denotes the writer or author, and the second, the reader or person addressed, except when the writer describes not himself but someone as uttering to another the words which he records. These exceptions take place more particularly in the waiting of dialogue and dramas in which the first and second person are abundantly used, not as the representative of the author and his reader, but as denoting the fixes, speakers, and hearer that figure in each sense. But in discourse, the grammatical person may be changed without a change of the living subject. In the following sentence, the three grammatical persons are all of them used with reference to one and the same individual. The speaker seldom refers to himself by name as the speaker and of the objects which there is occasion to name in discourse, but comparatively few are such as can ever be supposed to speak. Consequently, nouns are rarely used in the first person, and when they assume this relation, a pronoun is commonly associated with them. For example, I, John, we, Britain. These words agree throughout in person, number, gender, and case, though it must be confessed that agreement like this is not always required between words in opposition. But some grammarians deny the first person to noun altogether. Others, with much more consistency, ascribe it, while very many are entirely silent on the subject. Yet it is plain that both the doctrine of concord and the analogy of general grammar require its admission. When inanimate things are spoken to, they are personified and their names are put in the second person because by the figure the objects are supposed to be capable of hearing. Please subscribe my channel, like and share with your friends.